The story begins in the legendary world of Earthclear. This place runs on a strict game-like RPG system where levels and stats dictate your worth and destiny from the very second you are born. Deep in the forest, we meet our protagonist, Koji Kagami, a totally chill, laid-back guy, tossing bronze coins and smiling at his honest morning earnings. Not a bad start for today. Suddenly, a scream of horror! A level 3 green slime attacks a level 1 father and son. They are defenseless fodder, but in a flash, Koji drops like lightning, obliterating the slime in one shot. The shocked father gasps, "How did you destroy it with a single blow?" Koji just smiles calmly. Koji hands them the coins. "See? Defeat monsters. Make quick cash." The boy trembles. "No way! Monsters are terrifying!" As Koji walks away, the boy calls out, "Are you a legendary hero?" Koji smirks. "I'm still young, kid, but let me show you the real deal." Koji summons his status screen, and it's a total mind blower. It reads, Koji Kagami, class, villager, level 999. Their minds are completely shattered. A villager with an impossible godlike level. This world system is cruel, locking everyone into fixed classes. This system was established when monsters infested Hickey Saldoria. Humanity split into classes: warriors, mages, and clerics, alongside elite classes like sages, heroes, and kings. Meanwhile, villagers are the absolute weakest, rarely passing level 10, forced into farming because they stand zero chance against monsters. But Koji broke every rule to reach the peak. Elsewhere, a red-haired girl named Alice runs exhausted and terrified, reaching an ancient cave. She is desperately searching for the legendary holy sword that could change the fate of the world. Koji enters the bustling city of Varman. In the crowd, we see the blonde knight Rex and Krull preparing for their journey to save the world, now that monsters control 80% of the land. Koji turns in his quest at the guild, receiving 5 gold. The crowd whispers in utter shock. 5 gold? Did he clear all those high-tier monsters alone? Koji looks at the board and sighs. Still need 4,520 gold to reach my goal. Long way to go. While other adventurers complain about insane quests, Koji spots a mission to defeat blue devils at the ancient cave for 1 gold. He smiles confidently, deciding to head there, unaware his destiny is about to collide with Alice. The story continues in the buzzing main plaza of Varman City. A massive crowd is listening to the blonde knight Rex, rocking his silver armor and long purple cape, preaching passionately. "Why must we hunt monsters? Why hire mercenaries to travel? Because the demon race is spreading vile black magic, breeding these nightmares everywhere." The crowd roars in absolute approval. Meanwhile, Koji, with his short black hair and blue hoodie, is chilling in the back, licking a sweet vanilla ice cream, completely ignoring the drama. Rex announces he's scouting the ultimate elite party to slay the Demon King, revealing their levels. Rex is level 90. A scarred level 86 warrior steps up to join, but Rex coldly rejects him. "Disqualified! You must perform better and be stronger than me!" The warrior snaps, yelling, "Then what about that girl next to you?" Rex reveals the stats of Krull, the blue-haired girl with the golden tiara. "She's only level 42! The warrior screams, "She's not even half my level!" But Rex drops a bombshell. Krull isn't just a support. She is actually King Simon's 3rd princess. The crowd gasps, shocked that an elegant royal accepted this fate to fight the Demon King. Rex ruthlessly rejects volunteers. An old level 80 priest is too old, and a level 73 young priest has no potential. Suddenly, Tina, a cute 16-year-old level 50 priest with lime green twin tails, steps up. Rex beams. "Accepted!" When the crowd asks why, he smirks. "Her future potential is insanely high!" While the camera hilariously zooms in on her legs. Peruna, the purple-haired witch, joins next. Koji smiles. "Well, motivation matters, I guess," and heads off. Koji hits up the ancient cave to slay 30 blue devils for a single gold. Smiling, he thinks, "Gotta wrap this up fast for some premium sushi tonight." But as he steps inside, the ground shakes as a terrifying level 93 blue devil roars and charges. Koji easily dodges and obliterates the beast with a quick back kick. His quest sheet updates to 1/3. The demon drops silver coins and a mysterious horn. Koji grabs it, wondering, why is this worth so much in the capital? And his casual grind officially begins. Koji is casually grinding in the cave, needing just 15 more beasts for his sushi dinner. Spotting Rex and his squad, Koji ducks behind a rock to avoid any useless drama. Rex flashy kills a blue devil. Kroll and Peruna cheer loudly for their hero, while Koji smirks. Man, what a total show-off. The party wonders why they are exploring this dark cave instead of heading straight to the Demon King's castle. Rex smirks, dropping a major lore bomb. A secret chamber hides the legendary holy sword Saiken, an ultimate weapon only wieldable by a chosen hero above level 90. Peruna, the purple-haired witch, asks, if this sword is so powerful, why did the royals hide it instead of using it? Rex explains the shady royal politics. The kings only trust their own blood. They hid the legendary weapon to ensure the savior is loyal to their throne, not some random outsider. Meanwhile, the red-haired girl Alice, wearing her wine-red cloak, runs through the dark tunnels, exhausted and terrified, desperately trying to reach the secret chamber before they arrive. On the flip side, Koji is surrounded by monsters, but literally just from his sheer pressure, they all drop dead. One beast tries to sneak up on him, but Koji easily shuts it down in seconds. Suddenly, Alice recklessly runs right in front of the horde. Koji yells to warn her, but she slips right through and the monsters don't even touch her. Koji instantly realizes these beasts are only after him, sighing, man, I'm cursed since day one. With a single epic strike, he wipes them all out. After Rex wipes out all the monsters in front of him, he and the squad are completely exhausted from the fights, quickly healing themselves with magic. Then, they reach the sacred altar, but get hit with a massive shocker. The holy sword is completely gone. Rex loses his mind in fury, spotting Alice nearby. Noticing the small black horns under her hood, he screams, a demon! Kroll and Peruna instantly lock her down. Rex coldly draws his sword, ready to execute her as she weeps. I didn't take anything, please let me go. Rex swings his blade with brutal force to slice the kid in half. In a split second, Koji drops like lightning, blocking the deadly strike with his bare fist, completely unscathed. The massive shockwave cracks the stone floor, leaving everyone paralyzed. Rex trembles, screaming, who are you, a demon ally? Koji casually lets go, dusting off his blue hoodie. Get a grip, guys. 4-on-1 against a little kid? Me? I'm just a passing villager. Rex and his squad go wild with anger and confusion. A villager? How did you block our ultimate strike barehanded? Koji flatly explains he grabbed the blade and crushed it in his hand. Suddenly, Princess Kroll spots Alice's tiny black horns under her hood. Koji quickly steps into cover, nervously joking with a dry laugh. Oh, that? It's just a cheap cosplay accessory, and she's actually my little sister, Rex demands. Where is the holy sword that was sealed here? Koji chuckles, recalling a hilarious flashback from years ago when he stumbled upon the cave and found it, selling it to a merchant for 30 silver coins just to buy groceries. Rex screams, you sold our royal sword for pocket change? A mere villager can't even lift it! To prove his claims, Koji casually grabs the massive, heavy stone pedestal that was in place of the sword, lifting it up with his bare hands like a feather. Before they can blink, Koji summons his status screen, revealing the ultimate, mind-shattering shock. Koji Kagami, class, villager, level, $999. Rex and Kroll freeze instantly in pure horror. Rex is completely consumed by jealousy and hatred, screaming hysterically, how are you this high level, peasant? Kroll tries to salvage the situation with royal cunning. That sword belongs to our kingdom, thief. Join our party and help us defeat the Demon King. Koji flatly rejects, breaking their hopes. Hard pass. Rex goes wild. You refuse to save the world? Princess Kroll takes a desperate, reckless leap, pleading with teary eyes. If you help us, I will become your wife! Rex screams. No, Kroll, please! But Koji delivers the ultimate rejection. Still a hard pass. Koji turns to leave with Alice. Kroll calls out in despair. Don't you want to help people? Koji smiles. Money is cool, but the Demon King hasn't done anything to me, so leave that to the heroes. Koji walks away, leaving them speechless. Outside the cave, Alice suddenly stops, grabbing his sleeve with blushing red cheeks and hot, teary blue eyes, crying out, Please, Marry me instead. Koji's jaw drops in utter shock. Wait, huh? The bizarre status system keeps dividing humanity from the second they are born, from elite warriors to helpless villagers. But the real shocker is waiting right outside the ancient cave. Alice runs after Koji, desperately begging him with teary blue eyes to marry her. But Koji, with his legendary chill, brutally shuts her down. Sure, kid. Let's talk about it in another 10 to the 8th power years. I only go for mature older sisters. Alice doesn't back down, pleading that she needs his godlike strength to protect her sick father from Hero Rex. When Koji curiously asks who her father even is, Alice drops a mind-blowing bombshell. My dad is actually the Demon King. Koji's jaw drops instantly. Wait, huh? You're the daughter of that terrifying boss? Alice bursts into hot tears, crying that she wants to prove that humans and demons can coexist without useless wars. Koji sighs, delivering a cold reality check. That's a nice dream, kid, but it's totally impossible. This world system is completely broken and rigged. People are gonna hate you guys simply because you are demons. Having those horns isn't your fault. It's just your fixed destiny in this game. He turns to leave, leaving her completely heartbroken in despair. Inside the empty altar room, the cute cleric Tina is completely losing her mind, screaming in a hilarious childish tantrum. I don't get any of this. How did a trash tier villager humiliate us like that? Kroll tries to calm her, suggesting they head back to Varman City to regroup. Meanwhile, Hero Rex is completely consumed by pure jealousy and hatred. Remembering Koji's mocking face, Rex swears a deadly oath. I must get stronger. Stronger than that smug villager and stronger than anyone else in this entire world. Out in the dark forest, Alice catches up to Koji, pleading with him to buy the rare Spirit's Blessing elixir to cure her dying father. She holds out 500 silver coins, but Koji drops another truth bomb. That medicine costs a whopping $10 gold. Alice stands frozen, weeping because if her father dies, humans will wipe out the demon race. Looking at her, Koji pulls out a white cloth and tenderly wraps it around her black horns to hide them. He smiles warmly. I'll get you that medicine, but you are coming with me. Blushing, she asks for his name, and he casually responds, Koji Kagami. And you? She beams. I'm Alice. Alice Balalius. Nice to meet you, Koji. Together, they head toward the city. Koji and Alice hit the buzzing Varman City night market. Alice is totally mesmerized by the fresh fruits, and a friendly vendor hands her a red apple as a free gift. Koji breaks down the world's crazy currency system. That apple costs 150 bronze. A standard dinner is about 10 cubed bronze, and a fancy feast is 1 silver. The math is simple. 10 to the power of 4 bronze equals 1 silver, and 10 to the power of 4 silver equals 1 gold coin. That means the rare Spirit's Blessing elixir, which costs 10 gold, requires a mind-blowing 10 to the 9th power bronze. Alice is completely crushed, realizing her 500 silver coins are worth less than 0.05 gold. Koji smiles, offering to buy the medicine himself as long as she guides him to the Demon King's castle to get his cash back later. They check into a cozy inn and Alice goes wild, jumping on the fluffy, premium bed with pure childish joy. Koji tells her to chill in the room while he runs out to grab the elixir and recruit a trustworthy ally for their squad. He explains that while his offensive power is a godlike level $999, they desperately need a defensive tank to keep her safe from danger. He warns her, do not open this door for anyone until I get back, and leaves her alone in the quiet room. Outside in the pitch black, the sky suddenly turns pitch black, swarming with massive, terrifying black crows amidst crackling lightning. Standing tall on the biggest crow is the elite demon commander Menu, rocking his long silver gray hair and sharp black horns. Looking down at the city, Menu whispers a chilling threat. Prepare yourselves for absolute terror, humans. Inside, Alice is reflecting on Koji's words when a sudden violent knock rattles her door. Hey, open up! Alice runs to open the door, thinking it's Koji, but her jaw drops when she is face to face with a literal human beast. It's a colossal, insanely muscular woman with long black hair, wearing a sleeveless pink dress. Alice screams in pure terror, but Koji steps in to calm her down. This giant is actually Takako Builder, a legendary level 124 martial artist. Sipping her tea, Takako shares her deep backstory. I used to hate demons too, kid, but when I was left for dead in the forest, a kind demon saved my life. That's when I realized we aren't any different. Takako hilariously explains she retired from adventuring to run a famous nightclub in town called Gachi Muchi, filled with muscle-bound dudes. Koji pulls out a special white cloth made from rare spawn blocks that absorb magic. He tenderly wraps it around Alice's black horns, instantly hiding her demonic aura and making the horns look like normal hair buns. Impressed, Takako smiles warmly. Now you can travel anywhere without humans pointing fingers. How about we hit the relaxing hot springs together to celebrate? Alice beams with blushing cheeks, feeling safe. Alice stands blushing, completely confused. Wait, how can we hit the girls' bath together? You're a giant jacked dude with a mustache, mister. Koji tearfully holds back his laughter before dropping the ultimate bombshell. Kid, you got it all wrong. Takako is actually 100% a woman. Alice's face freezes in sheer mind-blowing shock. Wait, huh? A woman? Koji flatly jokes. Yeah, all her chest fat burned off during training and turned into pure steel muscles. Takako's eyes flash with fiery yellow rage, and she delivers a brutal back kick, sending Koji flying and spitting blood. Bleeding on the floor, he casually groans, "You girls, go have fun." Alice walks through the night market with the muscular Takako, asking in childish confusion, "Takako, you're a powerhouse at level 124, but Koji is level 999 and still takes hilarious damage. How does that even make sense?" Takako smiles warmly, breaking down the world's broken mechanics. Alice, Koji is a villager at heart, and this system is totally rigged. At the exact same level, a martial artist like me is physically 3 times stronger than a villager. Plus, we fighters unlock devastating exclusive skills every 100 levels, and mine are absolutely insane. Alice gasps, finally understanding. The camera cuts to the quiet inn room where Koji is resting, but his face suddenly tightens as nightmares of his past invade his sleep. A dark, fleeting flashback reveals his tragic backstory, terrifying childhood memories of a massive wolf beast invading his old home, and the mind-shattering moment he found his father lying dead in a pool of blood. That trauma changed Koji's life forever, fueling his obsession to grind and fight monsters to shield others from that cruel fate. Back on the streets, Alice asks, but how did Koji even reach that impossible level $999? There are literally no monsters above level 500 in this world to give that much XP. Takako bursts out laughing. Level 500? Kid, Koji is just an absolute freak of nature who has zero fear, and honestly, he's just a total airhead. But he told me he doesn't want demons to die. Alice smiles warmly, her eyes shining with hope. I knew it. I'm sure humans and demons will coexist peacefully one day. Suddenly, a violent earthquake rattles the entire city. Black storm clouds and terrifying crows swarm the sky amidst crackling lightning. A stampede of massive, level 54 bloody buffas charges into town, tearing down buildings. Standing tall on the biggest crow, the horned demon commander Menu looks down with pure hatred, declaring war. Listen up, mortals! This is a declaration of absolute war! The Demon King has begun his move to wipe your entire race off this planet! Alice stands in utter shock, her dream of peace shattering. Back in the dark inn room, a colossal bloody buffa crashes through the wall right at Koji. With legendary chill, Koji easily dodges, grabs the beast's horn barehanded, and flings it out the window like a toy, sighing, man, what a total show-off. But then, Koji spots his hard-earned money and his 952 silver coins flying out the broken wall. His face turns into pure, hilarious panic as he screams, "No way! way! My cash is flying away!" and jumps out to obliterate monsters just to save his precious coins. In the middle of the buzzing Varman City night market, the atmosphere suddenly turns into a flashy theatrical stage. The blonde knight Rex, rocking his shiny silver armor and long purple cape, decides to show off his ultimate power to the crowded plaza. He draws his silver blade with pride, pointing it at the dark sky, and screams at the top of his lungs, "Sarai Torrent Hazard!" as a massive bolt of lightning pierces the clouds to shoot down the demon crows. Peruna, the purple-haired witch wearing her signature oversized hat, looks at him with pure boredom and mocks. Ugh, what a total show-off. You don't have to yell your lame move's name every single time to look like a hero, you know, while Rex stands there soaking in his own vanity. But the celebration is cut short when Koji steps in with his trademark legendary chill, instantly dropping a tactical truth bomb that brutally destroys Rex's ego. Listen, this massive AoE attack is a terribly stupid idea in the middle of a crowded night market filled with innocent civilians. If these dead monsters or falling debris drop on the citizens, it's gonna be a total bloodbath. Honestly, I'd rate your flashy plan a 3 out of 10 at best. Before anyone can blink, Koji casually reaches out and pats the head of the blue-haired Princess Krull, whose face turns completely red from embarrassment as she screams in childish rage. Are you insane? This is literally the first time in my entire life someone has ever dared to touch or pat my head like that. Koji looks up at the swarming sky and makes a wild, unexpected decision to end this battle with 0 casualties. I'm heading up to settle things peacefully with the demon commander Menu. Suddenly, Koji leaps high into the air entirely on his own strength, covering an insane distance. But the gap to the crow is too wide, so the jacked Takako jumps up, giving him an epic mid-air boost with her leg that launches him way further like a rocket to land straight on the giant crow. Rex's entire party, including the cute Tina with her green twin tails, stand in total jaw-dropping shock at this crazy duo assist. Koji drops like a meteor, landing right before Menu. The commander gasps in terror. A human? Flying without magic? Who are you? Koji just smirks. Just a passing villager. Chill out, big guy.